morning and welcome. It's the 7th of June and it's 7:30 in the morning, so a little bit early this morning. And we start off as ever with the AUD USD. We've had the nice green candle again this morning. There's no sign there's no sign really of this hitting the top yet. It's come up to resistance. And actually, I've put a line here on the RSI. This is like where it's failed in the past, and we are up to that line. And I'm still waiting to see how it crosses it, if it crosses it or if it bounces off. That's only 50 pips we've moved up. It isn't like a big deal. There's not massive movement on this pair, so I'm going to stay out of that at the moment. I've got this small trade, and I mean it is a small trade in at the bottom. Just like as a marker. We're above the 50 and we have got quite a steep angle up, but this fast stochastic starting to bend over, but you know it ran along the top here. We'll see how it goes. Euro USD, we're running along the top here just below the 69.1 on the RSI. That to me basically is sideways movement. So we got the big news out tomorrow, and you know, really I'm waiting for that. I haven't got big positions in this at all. Obviously there's a lot of pips to be had. It's all the way down here, so you know, would be a nice trade if it did short out. I want it to close the gap. Excuse me. Euro Japanese yen, again, dear daily chart. We had a lovely candle down yesterday. I think this is going to follow through. This is about the 4th time this has come and tested the resistance, support. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time I think this is going to follow through, so that's going to be an exciting day for us. And we've got all the way down the bottom here. That's a lot of pips. This is going to be a nice big trade. Euro New Zealand dollar, strength on the New Zealand dollar again yesterday, and in fact this morning. Can't quite see the chart there, but anyway, yes, we've had another long candle on the New Zealand dollar. And we have come down a little bit yesterday on the Euro New Zealand dollar. This is the one I got out of, thinking I was better off on the Euro Japanese yen. You know, you take your choice, don't you? Okay, let's move swiftly on. Pound Australian dollar. We've had another fall this morning on this. I'm surprised actually it's still shorting, but I can't see it's got much further to go. We're down onto support at the moment. Have a look at that later today or tomorrow night, see if it breaks through. It might just bounce off. So there you go. S&P 500. We had a red candle yesterday. I think this is going to come back down, but I'd love to see that. The commitment to traders don't actually say that. They're showing strength on the S&P 500. But I think people might have gone short on it Tuesday. So we'll look on Friday, see what the commitment of traders say. We're still below the 69.1 on the daily, and yeah, just slightly on the weekly and nowhere near on the monthly. We're up at 74. So yep. Pound New Zealand dollar, I'm in this long. I haven't put it here. I should put a note here. We're long. We're down onto support at the moment. I think that's going to hold. It might not, but this is a really strong support here down. at 1.77. Historically, you go back, it's turning points, so that's not much further. This is a small trade that I've put in. If we get extra movement short, I will increase it. But this is an incredibly short trade, small trade I've got here at the moment. USD Japanese yen. I think I was in this trade before. I came down. I took about 300 pips. I've got another trade back in, and now we've fallen even further, and I've got all three trades in profit. We're just coming up to oversold and support. We've closed the gap here. I'm kind of minded to take it, but I think the Japanese yen has got more strength yet. So I might just hold that till the weekend, see what happens. USD Mexican peso, disaster. I must apologise for this trade. I really must. I am convinced this is gonna long. I've even taken my trend line off. It's bounced off the RSI at the bottom here. We had the election news, which caused this massive candle down. Well, I'll see what happens on Friday on the commitment of traders, but a bit disappointed with that. USD CAD. I'm long. We've had 4 candles short, a little bit of weakness in the US dollar. We've bounced off the RSI here, so it looks to me like it's starting to turn around. We have support down here at 1.4 more or less, 1.4. If it gets down there, I might put some more on. This is just a small trade. It's nothing large at all. Silver. We're looking to go short. We've come up to the turquoise line. We've sort of given it a little bit of a nudge. We're not quite up there yet. I think this has got a little bit further to go. I hopefully want it to get up to the blue line, and then I think that's going to be quite a good short down. So that is something I'm looking for. Yeah, oil. We got in this up here. We took the candle down to the turquoise line. We've got back in just at the turn here when the RSI touched the turquoise line, my resistance line on the RSI, and we have in fact come back down. We're bouncing a little bit now off this support, which is historical. It's a turning point, but really, I mean, oil ought to go down to 40 by the end of the year. So a nice little argument going on now between the Saudis and the Qatars, and the Saudis are also arguing with those other people. They are the Iranians, who are their friends. They're Shiites, who they really don't get along with. So that doesn't bode well for any sort of agreement in the OPEC oil producing regions. So we will see how this ends up, but I think oil is going down. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the subscriptions and the likes, much appreciated, and hopefully see you again tomorrow. Cheers, bye now.